Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Reno Aces. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Clay Buchholz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And that's out number 1. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
In now, Kyle Tucker. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the stretch, Tapper up the line. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, first baseman number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. First home run of the campaign for him, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning. When you're rolling out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first at Chase Field. The Grizzlies are out in front, 1-0. Brady Rogers is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Chris Owings now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Reno, the shortstop, Chris Owings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Too high, 1-0. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Now batting, Brito. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, left fielder, Daniel Robertson.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's
a high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cox giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Fresno leads this one 1-0. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Very high. 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Digging in, Gary Cox. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Derek Fisher.
Settling in now, Derek Fisher. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Smoke toward third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. The Grizzlies are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Cody Decker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Baseman, Cody Decker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Sierra into shallow center. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Cesar.
Digging in,
Pulido.
Cesar Pulido. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Decker gets his lead at first, nobody out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Another try at 2-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And the guy controlling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Two out with the man at first. Two and two now. Now another 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Decker rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. We're all square at one apiece. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, number 20. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with the base open to work with.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2, all tied at 1-1. Striding into the box, Max Stassi, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Max Stassi.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Robertson on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, shortstop, number 14.
Now at the plate, Sierra. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Striding in once again, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Prince, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Designated hitter, Josh Prince.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Popped him up. Stassi over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
A shortstop, number 16, Chris Owings.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Owings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Davis has got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now back, number 30.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brito 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Brito stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson, as he rips it on the ground to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And that one just missed outside. Missed with a breaking ball. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first down. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Gurriel is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Polito over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler White.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler White. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Decker. He reached on a single in his first try.
Cody Decker.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Now a swing and a fly ball. Tucker sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Now at the plate, Cesar Polito. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Bases are empty, one man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Devin Marrero.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Polito, base runner at first with 1 out. And that misses. 1-1.
Playing 11.
Ready with the 1-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Popped him up. Stassi has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Christopher Negron.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Christopher Negron. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in. From the stretch. And that one got a piece of him.
Now batting,
Stepping in, number 20. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Two men are on with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Gary Haas. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Count even now at 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he misses 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, left fielder, Derek Fisher.
So digging in now, Derek Fisher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Davis on third with 2 out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. So a full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit to first. Decker loves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1 and 1. Ready for another chance? Josh Prince. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that 2nd pitch.
Ball.
Full count now, 3 and 2.
Count is full.
Chris Owings waits on deck. And the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Brito. That's a strike to throw down. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Runner at second here with one man out. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The 1-1 home. It's in there for strike number 2. To short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Daniel Robertson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch.
Last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. The 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Sierra. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Shortstop, number 14.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Owings has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
No strike.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mike Hauschild is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Ready for another shot now, Cody Decker. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Hauschild, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, Cesar Pulido, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Devin Marrero.
Ready for another chance. Devin Marrero. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
No ball.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side. Behind
0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
Outside.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Owings is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler White.
Tyler White will bat next. He was a ground out victim last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. J.D. Davis. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in to try it again, Christopher McGrone. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Christopher McGrone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Ready once again, number 20. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
The 0-1 on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? One there on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Into the box, Josh Prince. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Little tapper down the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike one. Set to deliver on 2-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Kemp gonna have to hurry on the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. One hit's all they get. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Aces, number 60.
Digging in once again, Gary Cox. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. grounded to first. Decker comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was great all night long. Striding in once again, Derek Fisher. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Digging in, Max Stassi. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polito is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Owings. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Chris Owings.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 now. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, number 30.
Stepping up now, Brito. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a strike.
That's a tough take. There's a strike. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Daniel Robertson.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Tucker is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sierra. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Number 14.
First offering on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0 home. Right field. Polito has a beat on it. One away.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at for ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
One out, nobody on. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Go ahead run heading for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And that misses as well. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
That one's in there. 3-1. Changeup inside. They lost him. Ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Yuli Gurriel will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, runners going, pitch inside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Tyler White will bat next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No strikes.
The 1-0 home. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Gurriel, runner at first with 2 gone. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Gurriel rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer is not gonna do too much damage.
J.D. Davis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors and a runner left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Fresno leads this one 3-1. Striding in to start the 9th, Cody Decker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Cody Decker.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there are very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Cesar Polito.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. 0-2, here it is. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero down the first baseline. Step on the bag for one, and he is in there.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Now in the box, Christopher Negron. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Decker stands at second with 2 gone. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Decker is on his way home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Fresno Grizzlies came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Mike Hauschild claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Grizzlies. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Aces, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.